You're welcome to today's news. The news headline: Bill Gates says this could lead to civil war and bring it all to an end. Thank you for tuning into the news. Please don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button, and to get more updates, kindly click on the bell. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which focuses on philanthropic efforts toward healthcare and eradicating disease, and has donated billions to various causes around the globe, plans to run for just another 25 years. While the foundation intends to remain focused on those efforts, Bill Gates has been mulling over another issue. What happened? At the 2022 Forbes 400 Philanthropy Summit, Bill Gates said, "People seek simple solutions, and the truth is kind of boring sometimes. Anybody who's got good innovations on reducing polarization, getting the truth to be as interesting as the crazy stuff, that would be well worth investing in." The Microsoft founder was talking about the polarization in U.S. politics, which the Pew Research Center defined as the vast and growing gap between liberals and conservatives, Republicans and Democrats. "I admit that political polarization might bring it all to an end. We are going to have a hung election and a civil war," the billionaire said at the summit. In the US, the political divide has been escalating for years. The differences between Republicans and Democrats in Congress have only been widened, and the majority of Americans get their news and information from sources that support their political views, which magnifies conflicts over the essential details of numerous political issues. The polarization and lack of trust is a problem, Gates said. One of the best-selling books last year was a book by Robert Kennedy, saying that "I like to make money and kill millions of people with vaccines. It's wild that sells well." Why it matters? Polarization and misinformation go hand in hand, and the American News Pathway Project by the Pew Research Center found consistent differences in what separates segments of the population, including political partisans and readers of particular news sources, heard and believed about the developments surrounding COVID-19 and the 2020 election. For example, news consumers who often only viewed outlets with right-leaning audiences were more likely to come across and accept certain untrue or unsupported claims. The study also revealed that, in certain instances, terms such as fake news and misinformation have come to refer to news and information that does not support people's preferred world views or narratives, regardless of whether the information was in fact false. I'm generally optimistic about the future. But one thing that dampens my outlook a bit is the increasing polarization in America, especially when it comes to politics, Gates wrote in a blog post promoting why we are polarized by extra claim. Bill Gates, the popular billionaire, has said that these things that are happening in America, polarization and also misconception, can bring civil war to the Americans and also it can bring it all to an end. That the false news that are going about concerning whatever that is going on in the country might be false, but the news men or whosoever that are carrying out the informations will not give details of whatever they want to say, and the people will have no other view than to take out the informations. Polarization, which is a property of transverse waves, which specifies the geometrical orientation of the oscillations. And it does not want such thing to happen in America. It does not want civil war, and also bringing America to an end. The false news that went about concerning the COVID-19 and also the 2020 election that has been heard and believed about the developments surrounding COVID-19 and the 2020 elections. Now the Americans, the news, they need to not term news as fake news and misinformation, not to dish out news that are misinformed and fake. So this will not make Americans go apart. We have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day.